In the news, food smuggling out of Nigeria, food scarcity, and drivers that are driving this truck out of Nigeria are now threatening the federal government. Nigeria is currently facing economic hardship and food scarcity. Even when people have money to buy food, they sometimes can't buy those food. They don't have access to buy those foods because some people are taking those food out of Nigeria to neighboring countries, to wherever they are taking them to. Recall in Niger State about 2 months ago, trucks of food were intercepted and the state governor impounded those food. So it is not just enough to have money, even though we know that Nigeria, the economic hardship is taking money out of people's reach. Even when people now also have money, little, they can't buy those food. And you know, in basic economics, if a commodity is scarce, it drives us the price of that commodity. So if food is now scarce, the little that people have access to buy, the prices would go up, and that will cause more hardship to the people of Nigeria. Why these smugglers are doing this, we don't know. But federal government has intercepted, they stopped about 140 trucks taking food out of Nigeria to neighboring countries, different foods. You know, this is in order to address the inflation and ensure food security for Nigerians. So the food scarcity that people are experiencing in Nigeria, the Ministry of Agriculture has now blamed early food scarcity on factors such as smuggling. One, apart from smuggling, there is flooding also in Nigeria. Apart from that, there is the Naira redesign. They also are blaming that Naira redesign, that the scarcity started way back, and also the impact of farmers on COVID on farmers. And not forgetting, I think one point they are missing out is insecurity in Nigeria. These Fulani herdsmen that we see, the bad ones, you know, they go to the farms, kill farmers, and farmers are now scared of going to the farm. So the little products that they have, they are now even taking it out of Nigeria. Why? Because of what? Our Naira has become valueless. Because if you sell out of Nigeria, you sell at a more valued prices, you know, more valued price as against selling Nigeria. Remember, now our currencies, the devaluation has affected our currency reasonably. And if, for example, you took your goods to a country where the currency is stable and you sell and you bring back the money to Nigeria, you have more, you know, you have money. So the drivers, their concern right now is that they are experiencing financial loss. Looted items are not insured. So that is why people should also insure their goods, farm produce. You know, even when you're taking your product from point A to point B, there is a goods in transit insurance that you could get, and in order to ensure security of those items that you are moving away. Otherwise, you will have to bear the financial liability yourself. Because now we've seen people, because of the economic hardship, pushing people to just loot items that are not theirs, you know, legitimately. And now what these people are saying is that they are the one bearing the brunt, the financial burden, because those goods are not secure. And also the National Association of Road Transport Workers, NATO, No Transport Owners, NATO, threatened to stop transportation of food items if if people continue to if people continue to loot food that are being transported from one place to another within Nigeria. They are urging the government also to act fast to improve security in Nigeria. So additional thing to know is that EFCC has also intercepted truck carrying food items attempting to leave the country. EFCC also, that should be saddled with financial responsibility, you know, financial impropriety, financial issues, and now also joining other security forces to check this unholy trend in Nigeria. The truck drivers are also being attacked while transporting building materials and even food such as spaghetti. So the challenge, the other time I said the challenge federal government should address is the root cause. Because if people are hungry, people will be pushed to the wall and they will do things they themselves cannot imagine to do. Because why? The food for man is a basic need, and man would use their natural instinct to survive, to keep themselves alive. You know, overall the food insecurity, the insecurity in Nigeria is breeding food scarcity if we look at all the analysis I've laid before you. Because if people are hungry, people will go any length to get food just to exist. Before now, we used to say anybody in Nigerians can cope with anything, yes, but not with hunger. Now we have seen that when you take the basic need of a man, like food, away from the man's reach, it will push the man to something untoward. So the federal government should look at alleviating the hardship in Nigeria. Let there be palliative. Let people at least have access to food when they have money to buy those food, and don't let the prices of this food become too high, especially when you have taken away the subsidy now. People, the price of other things will go up. People will say, oh, why are the prices of eggs like plantain going up? And I laugh. This same egg seller go to the same market where the board, buses, because the prices of fuel have gone up, the price of transportation also will go up. And these people, they patronize these transporters. They move from one place to another. They buy fuel as well. So if they are selling at a lower price and the prices of, the price of fuel and diesel and the like have gone up, they will also find a way of pushing the effect on themselves. So that is just basic. So the federal government needs to look at the root cause of the hardship, and which is breeding this food scarcity, smuggling of food out of Nigeria. And now the truck drivers are also lamenting that they are looting their items and they don't have insurance on this product. I would advise the Truck Association of Nigeria, NATO, to also go into insurance, buy insurance products to insure their product against financial loss. Since that the transportation of goods and services, are exposed to.